G'day mates, it's Captain Dingus. Wait, what the fuck? Why am I upside down? Sorry Quokka, I had it set to Australia, mate. Comedy. How we doing? Okay, so I have a long history of being absolutely covered in prime felines. Knee deep, if you would. Females just tend to like me. For example, there's this one female right here that said she stopped using 2 years ago. So I inquired if she was talking about Habbo Hotel.
Here you go. Here's your award for leaving a pointless hate comment.
She found my response so funny and creative that she gave me both an award and a shout out to 100k people. That's pretty lit.
I also hope that you find peace with yourself.
I'm completely at peace. I'm in the Habbo Hotel pool. You should come join me, mate.
Whatever you're going through gets sorted out.
Cheers, mate. I just got fucking scammed in a game of Fallen Fernie. So today I'm going to teach you how to speak to women even if you're short. According to Google, the average size of a quokka is roughly 2 feet tall. So I am definitely the perfect person to talk about this. Right, now we're going to go through some tips and scenarios to help you. I have Genghis here to help me. Alright, first, you got to meet a female or have a female agree to speak to you. Now ideally you want to avoid family members. I don't know how laws work in other countries, but in Australia, incest is banned everywhere except here, where it's actually encouraged. So you could go to a bar or a club or it's 2020, why the fuck would you leave the house? Try a dating app. You want to use an app that requires as much attention as you're going to put into the relationship. Okay Cupid, you'll be filling in stuff for ages. You're basically getting married at this point. Hinge and Bumble ask you these annoying questions in preparation for being in a relationship. What was your favorite holiday? Why do you care? Describe yourself in 3 words. No wheelchairs. But for most people, an ideal relationship is one where you don't have to even move a finger. Sadly for Tinder, you need to move one, left or right. Okay, so after assessing all the options and realizing you're not 45, Tinder is probably the best option. Wait Gary, before you swipe right until your finger bleeds, you need to set up a profile. I fucking hate you, Gary. The app will give you all these cheesy quotes, like show people your fun side, be yourself, etc. But usually what you see is one photo of someone with a drink, one with friends who are less attractive than them, and one slutty picture. But that's the only picture that matters. But Quokka, why have those other pictures if the slutty one is the only one that matters? Because if you just have the slutty one, people will think you're a slut. Are you following? Not at all. Great. After you've shown off your fun side, either your ripped abs or your height if you're a guy, or about any part of flesh if you're a woman. Oh man, this chick's chin is epic. Now to write a bio. A key tip online I've seen is to write something interesting or a unique hobby, so that way people immediately have something to talk to you about. But this is terrible advice. What you need to say is swipe right and I will tell you exactly how tall your dad is. According to Google, the average height of an adult male is 5'10". There is a high probability that you will get it right, and if you get it wrong, they will say, no, he isn't that tall. And you will say, yes I am, winky face. For some reason this is seen as flirting and not adoption. If that does not work, you need to make a bold claim that will make people stop. Not something like you're amazing at guitar or won an achievement. It can't seem like a brag. It needs to be something subtle that you add in, just a simple passing comment, so it almost seems like it's not even a big deal for you, but it still makes them stop. For example, I guess I'd say I'm pretty laid back. I like to go fishing, but lately the weather has been terrible, so I've started using my submarine again. Yeah, that's right. I have a submarine. I fully bought one. It's mine. You could only take it from me through divorce, or borrow it if we entered a de facto relationship. Yeah, that kind of submarine, bitch. Or, yeah, my friends would probably say I'm pretty laid back and easygoing. But I have a submarine. I fully bought one and it belongs. It might sound abstract, but think about how many chads they'll be passing with all the same information. Look at this shit. 6 foot? What are you, a fucking mutant? Your friends will say you're easygoing? Yeah, right. The last guy that said that didn't even have any friends. You have a submarine? Oh, son of a bitch. He like fully bought one and it belongs to him? How are we meant to compete with that? Now your inbox is going to be filling up. Quokka, it's working. Good job, Gary. Right. So you need to send the first message. Now you have 3 options here. 1. Look at her profile and say something relevant, like a band that's on a shirt she's wearing is cool, or that you also hate people who judge people. By that logic, do they just swipe right on everyone? Like, isn't the whole app judging people based on almost nothing? Anyway, this option is for most cases. Number 2, just say hey and add a winky face if you want. This is reserved for people you accidentally swiped on, and scooters. That in Australia is people you would sleep with but never want to be seen with. Like, damn. Sex is, it's possible. It's possible. Like, it's not impossible. It could be done. I don't know how, but theoretically, it is possible. I think. 3. Now this one's the ones that are either out of your league or are so far out of your league that they aren't even real, i.e. a fucking bot. You need to construct something amazing because they've either accidentally swiped right, had their friend steal their phone and swipe right, or get hacked by some sort of wingman hacker. I'm not sure if that one exists, but I like to think you do. I got you, bro. So you need to not only capture their attention, but make them be interested in you enough to respond before realizing and unmatching. I'm gonna tell you 2 ways to do this. 1. Just be real and talk to her like she's a living, breathing human and not an object or a reward for beating the app. If she's really this beautiful, she's probably tired of it being all someone is attracted to or interested in. Because behind all the lust, all we're looking for is a connection to another person, even if it is just for one night. 2. Buy her. Anus, I'll teach you a trick. When she wants proof that you're rich, go to your PayPal, hit inspect, change your balance to a high number, screenshot this and send it. Explaining why you have this much money and still live with your mum can be a challenge. Okay, Gary, now that you've sent the messages out, have you got any replies? Yes, actually, Quokka, quite a few. I told you, mate. Okay, open them up. What do they say? Okay, first person is telling me to vote for her, on my doc. Alright, that one's a bot. Next one. This one wants to go in the submarine. Tell him it crashed. Next one. What? Next one. They asked if I'm free on Sunday for some fun. Yes, this is perfect. Oh, that's a good looking bird, mate. Okay, now you need to prepare for your first date. First, what to wear. Now that depends on where you go. Second, where do you go? Movies are dead. You need to either go somewhere that serves alcohol if she drinks, but if she doesn't drink, you need to find someone that does. How good are your conversational skills? Mine are pretty shit. So I am quite fond of the barcade, so a bar that has arcade machines and stuff. Seems to make the first 2 hours way less awkward, and after that, you've already had enough confidence ale to just speak to them like easier. Plus, I'm pretty sure women are attracted to how good I am at Tekken, but I haven't been able to confirm this. Okay, so now you know what to wear and where to go. There's a few extra tips to improve your time, such as roller skates if you have lied about your height, a nice cologne, a hat if the sun is out, or maybe a cucumber to put down your pants to appear more endowed. Okay, it's the big day, Gary. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Man, it's fine. Remember, women are more scared of you than you are of them. That's spiders, Quokka. Just trust me, Gary. I got you this far, okay? But there's one thing I must address. If she wants to do the dirty dance on the first date, there is a 40% chance that she is a succubus, and a 15% chance she is carrying the T-virus. Or worse, she could be fertile. Right. Rip it for you, clap it. Latex over paychecks. Dip it for you, rip it. Latex over paychecks. Pack it before you stack it. Latex over paychecks. Even if you're fertile. Okay, Gary, it's been a month. How many women have you slept with? None, Quokka, but I have heaps of new friends. What? You got friend zoned? You can only get friend zoned if you have a problem with being friends with women. And I think I like men.